Last thing I want to share with you is this. Are you guys familiar with Emeril Lagasse? Do you know how Emeril got famous? Well, before that. So there's a guy named Shep Gordon. Shep was famous for creating rock stars. And Shep was a fan of good fine dining, good culinary. And we used to go to this hotel in New York. There was a French chef that would fly over on his own, and he would go and take over the kitchen in this hotel, and he would just take over all the dishes, and he would cook for everybody. And he would do all of that just to try and promote and sell his cookbook. And Shep thought, well, this is terrible. They don't pay this guy anything to do all this work. But like the rock stars that he worked with before, he recognized the artist. And he said, you know, these guys are just doing uncommon things with food to make them amazing. And so he kept thinking, wouldn't it be great if we could kind of turn chefs into rock stars? So with that thought in mind, he finds himself in Emeril Lagasse's restaurant in New Orleans. He doesn't know Emeril, and Emeril doesn't know him. They've never met each other at all. But Emeril does something very interesting. Emeril likes to take people for a ride. A couple times a week, he'll be sitting there in the kitchen, everything's going right, and he looks out and he goes, that guy, I'm going to take him for a ride. And he would walk out and he would say, hi, do you like good culinary? Do you like the food? Do you like what we're doing here? How would you like to come back to the kitchen and check everything out? He would take them back. Every bottle of wine that was open, get a little sip of. Every dish that was prepared, they would share it with them. You know, like, try this, try that. Treating the customer like a rock star. So one night, Shep Gordon comes in there. Again, Emeril doesn't know Shep, and Shep doesn't know Emeril. And Emeril randomly selects Shep Gordon to go for a ride. Takes him back in the kitchen, the wine and dine, the whole experience and everything. Emeril didn't know that Shep was trying to make chefs into rock stars. He just happened to pick the right guy. And the reason I'm telling you guys this, and the reason I think it relates to F&I, is when you're about to go out and visit with your customer for the first time, please remember Emeril Lagasse. Please go out and decide to take your customer for a ride.